Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Villa Peripato in Taranto for game number 20 of the Baseball5 Mediterranean Cup between Italy and Syria. Benvenuti a tutti, signore e signori. A Villa Peripato Taranto sta per iniziare la gara numero 20 della Baseball5 Mediterranean Cup che vedrà di fronte l'Italia e la Siria. We start by introducing the two teams. Iniziamo presentando le due squadre, iniziando dall'Italia con il seguente lineup. Con il numero 3 Marco Tagliariol, con il numero 5 Chiara Pecorelli, numero 7 Riccardo Renne, numero 9 Andrea Ferrari, con il numero 6 Claude Bonomo e il resto della squadra con il numero 1 Riccardo Sana, con il numero 4 Martina Ganili e il numero 10 Ambra Marie Antonello, squadra guidata dal manager Maurizio Balla. And now let's introduce the home team Syria with the following lineup. Leading off number 10 Ahmed Adrous, number 6 Bayan Altlijan, number 8, Mohamed El Sayed. Number 9, Ahmad Al Shehadat. And number 4, Alhed Al Shibli. And the rest of the team, number 2, Ali Adrous. Number 5, Malak Arman. And number 12, Zainab Al Fail, led by manager Amjad Alatoum. And now let's introduce the officials of today's game. Starting with home plate official Fabrizio Bordi. At first base, Mario Carlo Rinnovatore. At second base, Nicola Meloni. At third base, Simone Menicucci. And the table official is Marco Moretto. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll kindly ask you to stand up if you can, remove your hat and get ready for the two national anthems. Signore e signori, vi invitiamo ad alzarvi in piedi se possibile, rimuovere il cappello e preparare all'ascolto dei due inni nazionali. Iniziamo con l'inno nazionale dell'Italia. And now the national anthem of Syria. Thank you. So let's get ready to play ball for this second game of the program here in this final day of the Baseball 5 Mediterranean Cup. Sta per cominciare la seconda partita in programma di quest'ultima giornata del torneo di Baseball 5 valido per i giochi del Mediterraneo. Questa è la finale. This tournament, Syria won twice against Greece, Italy won twice against Kosovo. In this tournament yesterday, Italy lost against Tunisia in the quarterfinals. Syria was beaten by Turkey. Check that. Italy was actually beaten by Turkey in the quarterfinals and Syria instead against Tunisia, both in straight sets. It's a pretty interesting game between probably the revelation of this tournament, the Syrian team, led by Ahmed Adrous, and Italy, who has actually played a couple of very good games, especially against Turkey and against Spain, but weren't able to capitalize as they're here now battling for 5th place. And it's a good start for Italy as Marco Tagliariol starts it off with a base hit. Partita inizia con una valida per l'Italia da parte di Tagliariol. So now it's Pecorelli. And that's hit to the left side, and it's off the hand of Altlijan. So Italy has 2 runners on and no outs. And after a weak tournament, that also the energy will be an issue, a sort of a factor. Obviously, it's Italy trying to start with some intensity here. Syria is going towards the end of a 12-day stay here in Italy as they start in July 20th, as that's another hit for Renne, who continues a very good tournament in terms of offensive production. Over 800 average for him. So bases loaded for Italy. Basi piene per l'Italia, 0 eliminati. In battuta ora Andrea Ferrari. And Ferrari lines one off the wall on the right side, and everybody's going to be safe. So Ferrari breaks the scoreless tie early. RBI single for Italy. 4 straight hits to start this game off. And we've seen this quite often. If you score first and you're able to get a big inning going, it's going to be tough then for the other team to come back. So, big spot for Chloe Bonomo. As she grounds this one to the right side, it's going to score a run and make it a 2-0 Italy lead, still with 2 runners on. 2-0 per l'Italia, punto portato a casa da Bonomo. Un eliminato, 2 corridori in base. In battuta ora Marco Tagliariol. So it's Tagliariol now. As this one is lined to the right side. And Al-Shehadad with some trouble knocking it down. It's going to be another hit for Tagliariol. And here comes Ferrari. No, he does not come. So apparently timeout was called before he left. So anyway, runners at first and third. So that's a 3-0 lead now for Italy. As Tagliariol has 2 hits here. Now here's Pecorelli. And that's hit to the left side off the wall, and it's going to get away from Al-Sayed there. So it's another hit for Pecorelli, Italy keeping it going here in the first inning. So it's a 4-0. So here's Renne now. Also with a hit to open up this game, as this is lined to the right side. It hits Al-Shehadat, and that's gonna be a bases loaded once again for Italy. Basi piene ancora per l'Italia, il punteggio di 4-0. Yeah, un eliminato. Well, here's Ferrari now. He can break things open here in the top of the first inning for set number 1. And that's off the hands of Al-Shibli. The throw goes to third, and it gets away. That's going to score 2 for Italy. So Syria could not handle this play. What was a potential out at second there instead of a throw to third for Syria, but Al-Shibli threw it away. So it's a 6-0 lead now for Italy. 2 punti a casa per l'Italia sulla giocata e l'errore della Syria. Bonomo too short, the throw way offline by Al Sayed. The tough start for Syria. And that's going to make it an 8-0 lead for Italy here in the first inning. Altri 2 punti entrano sulla valida di Bonomo, l'errore della difesa. 8-0 il punteggio a favore dell'Italia in questo primo inning. E altra valida per Tagliariol. So, third hit for Tagliariol. Timeout is called there. So it's a first and third now situation. And here's Pecorelli yet again. Still with 1 out. Hot shot, and it's under the hands of Al-Sayed. A really tough inning for him, as that's going to drive home 1 more run for Italy. It's a 9-0 lead here early in this first set. Syria really suffering defensively right now as Italy keeps the line moving now with Renne stepping in. And that's fair down the right side, and that's going to load them up. Renne is out, actually. Syria stepped on first. So that's out number 2, actually. So runners at second and third now with 2 outs. And Ferrari, 1 last chance to make it double-digit inning here. And nice play by Al-Shehadat, but he kicks it, and Pecorelli is going to score as well. So once again, good base running there for Italy. Brings home 2. And it's 11-0 here in the first inning. Italy scored 10 runs against Kosovo in the first inning in the first game. Now they scored 11 here in the set number 1 against Syria. So big statement there, bold statement there for Italy. As Bonomo hits it to the left side, that's going to be in foul territory, and that will do it. So that ends inning number 1, but Italy scores 11 times and have a commanding lead by not even standing on defense. 11 punti nel primo attacco per l'Italia, un grande inizio per gli azzurri nel primo inning del primo set. Fra poco il primo attacco per la Siria. So very strong start there by Italy. Syria has to recover from an 11-run deficit. And it starts off with a base hit for Adrus, I believe. Oh, no. So no play ball was called. So Adrus is going to have to hit again. So let's call it a jump start, even though it is not. So now, no. Let's wait a second. Good Lord. Adrus is really wants to hit badly here in this one. As he starts it off now, that's officially good. And it is a base hit for Adrus. Adrus is one of the best 10 hitters in this tournament. Really good performance offensively for him, as he's been playing as the midfielder for most of the time for Syria defensively. So now it's Altlijan, as that's a fair ball down the left side. Rennes throw to first, not handled by Bonomo, and that's going to make it first and third and no outs for Syria. And Adrus running home, and he's in there. So Adrus forcing himself on a run here as Syria breaks the scoreless tie as well. So making it an 11-1 game. And now I'll bring up Al-Sayed as that one is deflected by Rene. It's going to be another hit for Syria. So what shot there by Mohamed Al-Sayed. And now it's Ahmad Al-Shahadat. Still 2 runners on. 1 run in for Syria here in this first set. Right back to Ferrari, and there's out number 2 at third. So here's Ahed Al-Shibli, still first and second for Syria. Good job there by the Italian defense. Good reflexes there for Andrea Ferrari. So here's Al-Shibli. And that's it towards the middle. Tayariol flips the third, and it's in time for out number 3. Oh, no, so that's 2 outs, actually. Lost the count there. That is actually right. So 2 outs. And runners at first and second. So Adrus has a chance indeed. And there's an out there at second. So yes, it is now out number 3. First set so far offensively. Here's Ferrari who can cap on here with a runner at first and 1 at second. And that is grounded up the middle, and it hits the wall twice. It's going to be a base hit and load them up. is out at the moment, but I believe she's going to be in again. So it's, it's Al Sayed leaving the field, and it's Ali Adrous back on the to make his debut in this one. So Syria with a substitution. Now it's Al Shibli coming back onto the field, so we're ready to go here in inning number 3. Pecorelli leading things off for Italy. And that's hit off the hand of Altlijan. Adrous to first in time. Nice play there by Ali Adrous. And that's out number 1. So here's Renne. 3 for 4, a couple of runs. And that's it right at Altlijan. Nice reflexes there. Well, that's out number 2. Syria trying to pump themselves up here to give something to have something to cheer on in this inning. And in this set, actually. As Renne steps in, that's it towards the middle. Sorry, Ferrari hits it up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So Italy keeps this inning alive. Ferrari is now 5 for 5 in this set with 5 RBIs. And now here's Bonomo. It's been retired 3 times in this one so far. And just on the line there, but Syria defends it well with Altlijan going to Al Shibli. So 1 runner stranded, no run scored for Italy. We played 2 innings and a half. It's a 12-1 lead for Italy. 12-1 sempre il punteggio per l'Italia. Siamo a metà del was a base hit for Sana, who's still up for Tagliarioli in this spot. So we'll see how this is going to be scored. So Italy has 7. Chance for them to So Sana and Tagliariol in that first spot. We remind you that Tagliariol is out for temporary injury. They have 6 hits altogether, 3 by Sana and 3 by Tagliariol. Now that's hit hard by Pecorelli. Nice play by Ali Adrous, and that's going to be out number 2. So that will bring up Renne. 2 outs and a runner at first. Renne to the left side, stopped by Adrous, and that is going to be another hit for Renne at number 5. And now Ferrari, who has 5 RBIs in this first set. The catalyst in this inning for mostly. And Ferrari lifts this one right to Al-Shehadat, and that will do it. So no runs scored for Italy here in this 5th inning. They have a 7-run lead to preserve going into the bottom half of inning number 5. Knocks it down, flip to second, nice play, and that will do it. So set 1 is over. Italy leads by So set number 2 is about to start. Once again, it's going to be Italy hitting first and Syria hitting last. 3 female players for both teams heading into set number 2. Italy ahead, 1-0 as they won 13-8 in the first set. That's the game that will decide who will be placed on the 5th position here in this tournament and on 6th position. Both teams looking for their 3rd win in this one, this Mediterranean Cup. Remind you, that's the first time for a Baseball 5 in the multi-sport event. It's a first time Italy and Syria are facing off in this sport. Obviously for Syria, a great achievement, not only the 2 wins, but also the participation right here for the Asnag refugee team that has been training in the refugee camp there, led by Amjad Alatoum. As Renne has a base hit to, Tagliariol has a base hit to start set number 2. Tagliariol will be followed by Pecorelli, Sana, Bonomo, and Ganili. That's the lineup for Italy. And Pecorelli is ready to hit. One of the most efficient hitters in terms of female players here in this tournament, Pecorelli, as she's going to get in there safely as well here. Italy scored 11 times in inning number 1 for set number 1. They're looking to do the same thing, or at least have some sort of impact like this also here in the second set to take into the fence. Wow, very powerful hit there by Tagliariol. And it's an RBI for him as Italy leads now 3-0 here in the first inning. And by the way, this is a game between 2 very young teams. The eldest player is Riccardo Sana, born in 2005. This could be pretty much an under-22 game, actually. Top of the second inning is coming up. There's been a little bit of miscommunication there for the Syrian team. So there has been a up Tagliariol with a chance to extend the lead for the Italian team, as this one is up the middle, hits the ricochets off the wall twice, and it's going to be, here comes Bonomo, and she's going to score. So Tagliariol with a two-base hit, and that is going to put a 5-0 lead here for Italy here in the top of the second. 2 punti battuti a casa da Tagliariol, l'Italia conduce 5-0. E ora Chiara Pecorelli. Line drive right back to Altlijan. Nice play there. So that's out number 2. Altlijan with some interesting showing there at third base a couple of times in this tournament. The Syria really doing a good job in this one, as this is hit on the right side. Al-Shibli kicks it. Here comes Tagliariol. Throw to the plate. Collision at home, and he is out. Really nice play there by the Syrian defense as they knock off the potential 6th run. And that does it here for inning number 2. Italy's up 5-0 with play 1.5. 5-0 il punteggio per l'Italia, l'ultima eliminazione del secondo inning a casa. Secondo attacco per la Syria, bottom of the second inning, Syria's to hit. Malak Arman starts it off in the bottom of the second inning, and she's safe. A base hit for Arman to start inning number 2. Second hit in this tournament for Arman overall. She was 1 for 10 entering this one. And Ahmed Adrous hits it off the hands of Ganili. And make it 2 straight hits now for Syria. So check that, it's Al-Shehadat actually, not Ahmed Adrous. So there has been indeed a substitution for Syria. It's under Al-Shibli, and everyone is going to be safe. So back-to-back singles there for Italy. So now here's Riccardo Sana with 2 on and 2 outs. Italy up by 4 in this second set, and they lead by 1 set. First and 1 out. It's going to be Ali Adruz, who's 2 for 2 in this second set. Syria really in need there to get something going here. As this one is hit to the right side, and safe is that second. Al-Shahadat, as Italy tried to play it on a carom, as the ball just came off just a little late. Third hit for Adruz, and now it's Al-Shibli with runners at first and second. This could be a pivotal at-bat there for Syria. Look out. Al-Shibli, right side, and 1 out is made at first. Runners advance, and it's going to be Malak Arman with runners at second and third. So Italy under control here. Runner at second and third, though. Let's see if Syria can catch a break here offensively. Arman hits it right at Pecorelli, and that will do it. So Syria strand 2 runners on base. We played 3 full innings here in set number 2. It's Italy 6, Syria 1. Termina il terzo attacco della Siria sul punteggio di 6-1 a favore dell'Italia, che difende il vantaggio di 5 punti in questo secondo set. Siamo al quarto attacco per gli azzurri. Ora in battuta Martina Ganili. Ganili starts it off for Italy here in the top of the 4th inning, and that's a base hit as the ball gets past Al-Shahadat. First hit for Ganili in this set. And Italy will regroup from the top of the order there with Tagliariola, who's 4 for 4. And make it 5 for 5 as Arman just deflects it. But that's going to be 2 straight hits for Italy here in the 4th inning. Let's see if they want to break this game open here as Pecorelli steps in. Let's see if Pecorelli is going to try to advance the runners here. Probably she does. Right side, nobody's there. And Pecorelli has a base hit. Her third hit of this set. Another nice play there by Pecorelli, looking for the hole, finds it. Syria's defense caught a little bit off guard there. So, bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Riccardo Sana. And that's right to Arman. Nice play by Arman there. And that's one away, and one run is in for Italy, so that makes it a 7-1 game. And now here's Bonomo, 1 for 4. Bonomo to the right side. That's going to score another run. Ali Adrous steps on the back for out number 2. Small ball for Italy in this case, taking a couple of runs home as they extend the lead to 8-1. Pecorelli still at third base. And Ganili coming up. She started off this inning with a hit. And she's out at first. Nice play there by Adrous, so that will do it. Here in inning number 4, Italy had the 2 runs. And after 3 innings and a half of play of set number 2, it's an 8-1 lead. 8-1 il punteggio per l'Italia con 2 punti realizzati nel quarto attacco. Parte bassa del quarto in arrivo per la Syria. Syria back on offense in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hot shot there by Al-Shehadat as Ganili knocks it down but cannot make the play. So Al-Shehadat is now 3 for 3. The score is still 8-1. Here is Altlijan. Still hitless in this second set. Puts it to the right side. Bonomo tries to go to second and the ball gets away. Oh, a little bit of a forced play there by Bonomo trying to go to second. Now the runners are at first and third. The throw goes home. And out at the plate is Al-Shehadat. Nice play there by Bonomo, and the throw home gets the lead runner. So that's going to be out number 1. Syria tried to force a play there. And just a bit too much there. As they're trailing by 7. A little bit of inexperience there shown by the Syrian team in this case. A little bit of a conversation there between the home plate official and Alatum, the manager for the Syrian team. Probably about the play at the plate. Let's see if there will be a conference between officials or not, but I believe not. So we'll keep things going. Runner at second, 1 out. Here's Ali Adrous coming up now for Syria. Up the middle, base hit. And they're going to hold the runners, so make it first and third. Timeout is called now. So that's actually 3 straight hits for Syria, but in between, the out at the plate has spoiled a little bit of the attempts for a comeback for Syria. As Al-Shibli hits it to Ganili, who bubbles it, and that's going to be a base hit. So 4th inning's a charm again for Syria as they scored their 2nd run. They had a 4-run inning in the first set. And have a chance to do something interestingly big here in this inning. As it's up to Arman with 1 out and the runners at first and second. This could be an interesting and important at-bat here. Arman plays it on the hop to the right side. Sana, quick out there, and that's going to be a easy sacrifice for Arman. It's 2nd and 3rd and 2 outs now. And if Syria wants to take some more runs, they're going to be waiting for another hit from Al-Shehadat, who is yet to be retired in this second set, as he's 3 for 3. Big play here for Syria. Hot shot up the middle. And Sana just knocks it down. It's going to be a base hit for Al-Shehadat, who's in between first and second. He's safe. And Al-Shibli will score from third. So Italy tried to gamble on the out at second, but did not get him. And that will do it. So 2 runs will score for Syria here, and that's going to make it an 8-4 game here in the fourth. Runner at second now, and it's Altlijan. And now it's Tayariol's turn once again. He's been perfect so far in this second set. Hearted ball at the middle. That's going to be a base hit. In the third goes Bonomo. The throw goes home, and it gets away, and it's out of play. So Bonomo scores. Tayariol is going to third, and it's a 12-4 lead for Italy. 4 runs now in this inning. So Italy has So timeout is called there. He hits it to Tayariol, so that makes it 2 outs. So we're 1 out away from closing this game as Malak Karman is coming up. A pretty long break there to clarify the situation and for out of order batting for Syria. The appeal